Greetings everybody! XPGamesNL here. Welcome to a new Fire Emblem Builder tutorial. Today, we're going to cover a topic that has been asked quite a few times previously. Today, we're going to cover promotions. Now, I've heard this question being asked by a couple of people. The first one that came with a tutorial promotion, or a promotion tutorial, I should say. Someone who asked me was Scyther KiR. I need to really watch out with pronouncing certain usernames. I have the habit of butchering them. 4 months ago, so this is again a tutorial I should have made quite a while ago. They asked me if I could do a promotion tutorial. Then I got another one from Lord Shoku, aka Kozan. Which was also a question where he asked if I could make a tutorial on promotions. And finally, around 3 weeks ago, now just 4 weeks ago, so like a month ago, I got the question from Sirknite0131 if I could do a promotion tutorial. I did see that Lord Shoku actually managed to find and figure it out all by himself. But for those of you who have been curious to making custom promotions, we'll go into that today. So, what will we do? Well, today we'll just simply go and create our very own promotion. I'll show you a little clip of what we're going to do and how the promotion will work. And yeah. Allow me to demonstrate what we will end up with. So if I go with my little Robin mouse over here and run the emulator, we will see the following. We'll see this, blah blah blah. We're gonna restart the chapter. I'm gonna increase the size of the screen real quick. What I'll do real quickly is right here I have the debugger. I'll go to etc. change Seth's level real quick because we need to change his level above level 10 in order to we need to increase his level, because otherwise he will not be able to promote. We'll promote him to we'll get him to level 15, force him to do that. Right now, Seth is a level 15 unit, which means that he's able to promote. What we'll do now is we'll get the cheat thingy back. Where's the cheat thingy? This is the cheat thingy. We'll give him a Orion's Bolt because I haven't set the Master Seal for him. We'll just use the Orion's Bolt instead. I will explain why we're using the Orion's Bolt and not... Excuse me, what did you say right there? You haven't selected the unit. I have. We're literally... well. Right there. Gift selected item. So right now, Seth will be able to promote. We'll just put him right here. Use the Orion's Bolt. And as you can see, flawless promotion. We did not have a choice in the matter. I will explain how you can get a choice for your promotions as well. But for now, that's not that important. He's now a level 1 ranger and he gets full promo gains. And he gets swords. So now, this will be what we will be achieving today. This is what the tutorial will teach us, and it applies to every single class. It's the same for every single class setting up a promotion. So yeah, that's how it works. Alright, so now that we have a little idea of what we're going to do, let's go to Advanced Editors. I'm gonna drag this over here, and you see a lot of other stuff. The thing we're going to take a look at are, let's just type in promotion, makes it easier to filter. Palette editor is not really important right now because we've done some stuff with palettes already. Is it palette or palette? Doesn't matter anyway. It's just a potato, I guess. But today we're going to focus on promotion item and on promotion branches. Now, the thing we wanted to focus on first is promotion item. If you make a new class, this is the first thing you want to take a look at when you do a promotion thingy. We click on this, and what you will get is a little window where you can see every single promotion item that is able to promote a unit in Fire Emblem 8, the Sacred Stones. Now, there are a couple of things that we need to point out here, and this is some fun trivia knowledge. before we get into the real, to the real deep stuff, to the interesting stuff, how to set your promotion item yourself, let's first take a look at some interesting stuff that appears here. So you can see that there's a promotion item going by the name of Dummy. And Dummy is a promotion item that was, this is the Heaven Seal from Fire Emblem 7, which is still in the game. If you manage to get your hands on a Heaven Seal in Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones, you will be able to promote Erica or Ephraim. It's just a working promotion item that can be used by both. The Lunar Brace is normally for Erica and the Solar Blaze for Ephraim. But if you manage to get your hands on a dummy Heaven Seal, you'll be able to promote both of them. So if you wanted a, let's say you wanted a promotion item that allows the player, let's say you're making a revamped FE8, let's say Ephraim in his route obtains like this item halfway through, or Erica does, or both lords join or on the same party, and you get yourself hands on a Heaven Seal. You can choose which lord to promote with the Heaven Seal. You can make a choice of which lord you wish to promote first, which is something I'm going to do for the Prophecy of Flames, where there are quite a few lord characters, and each and every single one can be promoted, or like most of them can be promoted with a Heaven Seal kind of item, and by giving a certain amount of them to the player, they can decide, okay, I want to promote character A first because I find them functioning better, or I like them more than the other unit. I'm rambling onward. This is just an unused item that promotes Erica and Ephraim. You can expend data here. Another thing that I wish to point out is that if you're curious, if you're making a playable brigand, do not worry, the game has actually got you covered. There are no playable brigands in Fire Emblem 7, nor are there playable brigands in Fire Emblem 8, and since this is Fire Emblem 8, the current ROM we are in, this data is simply unused. But I've played a randomizer of Fire Emblem 8, and in that randomizer, I do not even believe, I think it's still on the channel, but it's in Dutch. In that very same randomizer, I had Naomi randomized into a brigand, and what happened was that I would simply be able to use either a Master Seal, because is the brigand is not actually also in the Master Seal, which is a thing that was specifically added in Fire Emblem 8. And in the Oceans, the brigand is also in the Ocean Seal, which means that if you somehow, just like me in the randomizer, got yourselves a brigand, you are able to promote them in the randomizer, which is just a funny little tidbit to know. All right, and with that settled, let us just take a look at something, shall we? So we need a class. We need a character to promote. We need a character to promote. Now we've been screwing around with Scyther a bit. So what we're going to do is the Orion's Bolt is normally only reserved for, for bow users. But it is possible, actually, to create, it is possible in Fire Emblem 8 to create as much overclasses as you want. You can do like a Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn tier 3, like 3 tiers of classes, just like in Fire Emblem Echoes. You could go from Soldier to Knight to Baron, for an example, which is what we're going to do today. Normally, you would only want to be here when you add a new class. Today, we're going to make an already existing class. We're going to make that a class that can promote. So we will click here on data expansion. I will change the number to 3 so that we have 3 slots, and boom, here's the archer. Seth is a female sniper. So there we go. Now Seth is a female sniper, and what will happen now is that if we give Seth the Orion's Bolt, he would be able to use it, but there's no promotion classes we have set for him. He can use the Orion's Bolt, but he won't be able to promote. That's just, yeah, he simply can't. So we now have this. We have an item set for Seth. If you wanted to add, like, say, a promotion for the soldier, you would go to, like, Knight Crest, and you would say, like, oh, well, I'm adding, I'm just doing this to show you guys. I'll just edit that one as well. 4E is the soldier class. Now, if you had a playable soldier, you could give him a Knight's Crest and he would be able to promote. But since we have not set any classes for the female sniper and the soldier to promote into, nothing will really happen. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go to promotion branches real quick. And as you can see, we have a lot of classes here. All of the classes that are in Fire Emblem 8 can be found here. And what's interesting is at class 0, you will see that there's no information here. But if we click, let's say, Cavalier, you will see that we have the selected class, which is the Cavalier, and we will see the 2 promotion options. I will note that if you say, for an example, if you have, this is the best example for that, if you have the Ephraim or Erica Lord, as you will see, they only have 1 promotion. The screen that allows you to pick a split promotion, a promotion branch. So let's say Cavalier, you can pick between Paladin and Great Knight, right? That's a choice you can make. But in Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones, you can actually pick a class like in the most recent Fire Emblem games, but you can also set only 1 class to promote the character into. And when you do that, what happens is there will be no split promotion for a class, but there will be a forced promotion, just like the ones in FE7. So for the normal lords, this is a forced promotion, and every single other class in the game has a choice that you can make. For the mercenaries, is hero and ranger. Even the unused classes in the game, such as the female mercenary right here. What other classes does the game not use? Well, the female hero is unused in base FE8. There's no female assassin, really. Oh well, there is a female assassin. That's Marisa or Marissa. But other classes like male archer, there's no male archer in the game. Female Wyvern Rider, there is no female Wyvern Rider in the game. And as you see right here, the female Wyvern Lord actually has a separate sprite or has a different sprite from the male version. But there's just a lot of different unused classes in the game, and those still have like promotions. So if in a randomizer you would get a female mercenary, you would be able to promote them into a female hero and into a female ranger. That's a possibility. That's just FE8's base ROM. I do not know. This is probably just leftover data from other games, and I guess that once they were like making all of this, when they were deciding or when they were like starting with a new base ROM for FE8, they were like, okay, we want these classes, set all of the promotions for them already, we'll see if we'll use all of them. Because just like in a lot of other Fire Emblem games, like in Echoes for an example, there are portraits for every single class in the game. There's a generic portrait for NPCs, but not all of them are used, so some will actually not show up in game, which is interesting. And there's also unused map sprites for every single class. There's a mask version of every single class, but they're just not visible to the player because they're never used. And that is the same here in this game, only this is not really visuals, but it's also just the promotions and stuff. So, now that we have that out of the way, me talking about some cool Easter egg thingies in the base ROM for randomizers is really fun. To know that, let's go to female sniper real quick. And I was thinking of, let's set female sniper to, I guess, female ranger. Let's go. So now, what will happen is, if you are a sniper, you can promote into a sniper. That's not what then you basically promote into a sniper and get the same promo games again. We want to change this to a female ranger, which is 1E. This means that before the promotion, you would be an archer, but now we're a sniper. and we can promote into a ranger with an Orion's Bolt. And as you will see, there's no choice that we can make. We will be forced to promote to a female ranger. Now, if we go back to the soldier real quick, this is the soldier. We could set for the soldier double classes. Will go like, okay, we can promote him into a paladin, which was 7, and we can promote him to a general, which I believe was like, I believe it was like 9. No, that's a knight. A general was actually B. I should have known that. So now, if you got a soldier in Fire Emblem 8, you would basically have them, you could promote them into one of these 2 classes. But for now, we're just focusing on female sniper Seth. And female sniper Seth can promote into a ranger now. Let's forget that the ranger class exists for now. Instead, focus on... or let's forget that female ranger exists. Imagine that this would be like a marksman class or something, the tier 3 bow promotion. So that before we finish the tutorial and kind of go into the ROM and see if the promotion really works, I want to go to class editor because there's some stuff that still needs to be done when you have a class that promotes. Because there is the menu class, be sure to set this to the previous promotion. Because every class has this, like Hero has this with Mercenary for an example, and General has this with Knight. Be sure to do something, be sure to set that. It's kind of important. As well as, while we're on the topic of this little thing here, if you're making tier 3 classes, I do not know why I mentioned this here. I do not know if I've mentioned relative power in the class thingy, in the class tutorial. But relative power, just the higher the number, the more experience your character will gain when killing one of these class guys. So if you make a tier 3 class, be sure to like bump the relative power up so that you get more experience out of killing a tier 3 unit. Is there anything else? Well, promotion gains. This is another thing. Basically, every single time a unit promotes into the specific class, they will get these promotion gains. Movement is not a promotion gain. The game will equal the movement of a unit to the standard movement of a class. If you created an infinite promotion loop with, let's say, a sniper, you would be able to continuously get these promotion gains, but not increase your movement with like 10 million. So that is that. That's actually kind of everything that has to do with promotion and stuff. There's no real other thing. So let's boot up the ROM. Doesn't really matter which chapter we're in. Promotion should work in every single chapter. Let's see. We could just do chapter 1 escape. We'll go to Seth. I'm gonna cheat and give Seth a... I could give him a Master Seal. I actually cannot give him a Master Seal. Hold up. The reason I cannot give Seth a Master Seal is because we've only edited the Orion's Bolt. We've only edited the Orion's Bolt's table of classes which we'll be able to promote with it. What I mean by this is that... Wait, let me get it. Where is the... here it is. If we go to Master Seal, you will see that there's no female sniper in this list. If you added the specific item you will need for promotion, be sure to also edit the Master Seal if you want the Master Seal to promote every single class in the game. I can understand, like, if you're like, well, no, the female sniper will promote from a tier 2 to a tier 3, so I want to add a new item, which is not the Master Seal, but instead, like, the Over Seal, for an example. But if you're adding like a tier 1 class to this, and for an example, we did add the soldier to this little table right here, be sure to also put him in the Master Seal 1, because there's nothing more frustrating than a player playing a ROM hack and thinking, oh, I can save a Master Seal for this class that uses a Night Crest. I'm really short on Night Crests, but I really want to promote this soldier. I'll just use the Night Crest on a Cavalier and use the Master Seal on the soldier. But then he finds out that he cannot promote the soldier with the Master Seal because there is no soldier in this table. So be sure to do a sort of double add. One to the Master Seal and one to the specific item. Back to the, well, simple thing going on here. We have Seth, and Seth is not level 10. So what we do is, again, I'm going to cheat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to max out all of his unit stats, and if correct, he's still level 1. There should be a thing where I can set like his level. I should be able to do that, but I have no idea where I can do that. Let's just quickly take a look. There should be a way to do that. I can actually change his level. Okay, we're gonna change him to level 15. If correct, he should now be a level 15 sniper. There we go. There is a way to cheat that I can actually do some other really fun stuff. I can actually overwrite his supports as well, if I really want to. This is something I've not fiddled around with, actually. I could also do something very funny. I could just teleport him as well. I could just teleport him into the mountains, for an example. I didn't know that was a thing that you could do. For now, though, we'll just use the Orion's bolts. And as you can see, flawless promotion right here. And he's now a female bow knight. And because the stat caps are different for each class, and I maxed out his stats, you will see that he actually loses stats upon promotion because I capped him out. I know that's really funny. It's funny to me how this works. He cannot use the silver lance, but he can use the steel bow still. He has a lot of uses of the Orion's bolt too. But now, as you can see, he's promoted into a female bow knight. So that's basically that. That's how it works. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to stick around for when more tutorials are released. Ring the notification bell and have it on this like max thingy, where you receive all notifications for if you want to watch more of the tutorials. Also be sure to, if there's something you do not understand yet, if there's something you're struggling with, consider joining the Discord, where it can help you out by well, chatting with you, so you don't have to use the YouTube comments. The link will be in the description, and I'll put it in the comments as well. And if you truly do not want to join the Discord, then that's fine. Instead, place a comment on which tutorial you want next, for an example. Anyway, that is that. My name is XPGamesNL. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.